begins to shine. What's that mean for the U.S.? And number two, we're doing a little short one called Lucy in the Sky with Elvis. Oh, yeah, we're going to be talking about the king of rock and roll today. Briefly, Elvis Aaron Presley. Movie came out. Baz Luhrmann, you guys know him from Elvis 2000, what is it, 2002 with Austin Butler, 2022. I love that movie. Austin was awesome. But hey, let's jump right into this, the ABCs, because it's what it's all about, your foundation, right? All body workout, blissful sleep, colorful diet. Well, I nailed it today, guys. Got the A grade. So all good. Looking forward to today. It's 60 degrees here in Indianapolis. Has spring sprung? Not sure, but it's going to be an awesome day. So get out there. That's what I'll be doing after this. And let's jump right into the first story. Birth rate declines begin to shine. I don't know if you're reading the news here, but it's a startling statistic, or is it startling? Our nation's birth rate, that's the number of live births per 1,000 people in a given year, it's down by 25% since 2007. That's the year I moved to LA, when the decline began. Is it scary or is it good news? Let's see. Is it like the glass is half full or the glass is half empty? No, this is a serious topic, but what is it? Let's talk about it. All right. As our population ages, right, we're going to need workers and their taxes that they pay to replace the guys like me retiring. Well, I'm not retiring, but those that are retiring. Immigrants have previously filled the gap, but we know what's going on there, less and less. But it's putting a lot of pressure on women, so they say. All right. And if you ask conservatives, the staunch conservatives, which I am not, but it says a woman chooses to be selfish over making sacrifices. I don't know about that. And they also said that the highly educated women are choosing cats over children. I like that. And are straining American society. Hey, let's go here. How about the flip side? Is it a success story? All right. Large part of the decrease in births, check this out, comes from teenagers and women in their early 20s, people least likely to want children or to be able to provide for them. Right. So these are the people that are no longer having kids. Teenage birth rates, I think this is great news, are down 70% since 2007. Right. So how about this? Unmarried birth rates down 30%. 10 years ago, there was 56 births. Now it's down to like 36 or 37. So, these are statistics that are not changing. They're going the other way. They're declining. So, hey, the good news, if you want to look at it this way, it's like women in their 30s now, they have the highest birth rate of any group. Hey, I think that's great because they're more mature and they're more financially secure to rear children. All right. What about this? It says women in their 40s are more likely to give birth than a teenager. Again, I think that's good news. Teenagers, I mean, my mother had kids as a teenager, but those days are long gone. All right, let's look at the pros and let's look at the cons. Give you 7 pros, 7 cons, and you decide. Hey, everybody's got their opinion. And remember, one of the Tola takeaways is, what's your opinion? All right, let's look at the pros first. They say it reduces pressure on the resources, land, water, air. Number 2, less population and congestion. Number 3, greater opportunities for women. That's a good one. Number 4, increased investment for children or per child. Number 5, potential higher wages and lower costs. Number 6, incentives for AI innovation. We know that's happening. And number 7, reduced need for government spending on things like housing and welfare and all these other things that are consuming our capital. So those are the pros. Let's look at the cons. Number 1, they say economic strain and stagnation, right? Less output. Number 2, funding crisis for social services. Yeah, Social Security, right? I mean, with all these people retiring, where's that money coming from? Now, with the tariffs, things change. But number 3, reduced innovation. Again, this is what the naysayers are saying. You'll have less innovation because you have less people. Number 5, they say number 4, labor shortages. So you're going to need people. Well, guess what? Optimus Robot's going to be replacing people. So that's number 4, shortages. Number 5, weakened family support. So less people in the family, weakened support. Number 6, pressure on public infrastructure. I don't know where they're getting that one, but let's look at it. Maybe fiscal pressure because, again, money. And number seven, it's a national security concern. Why? Because there'll be less people for our military. That's a good one. I get that, but let's get the robots to it. So there you go. You got the pros, you got the cons. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you think about the declining population? Other countries, it's imploding. I mean, we don't get into the other countries, but for the US, what do you guys think? I mean, we'll talk about that. Put them in the comments. I mean, I know you can probably figure out what I'm thinking, but anyway, I think it's a good thing. I think it's more money for the rest of us. But what do you think? What do you think? All right, here we go. I want to talk about this one here because this is a fun one. I want to leave you with this. I want to give you a story. All right, Elvis Presley. Well, most people don't remember Elvis. Elvis born in 1935. He died at the age of 42 in 1977. I was a big Elvis fan. I played his song Suspicious Minds in my yoga class. So anybody taking my class back in the day, you know that. Loved Elvis. So this movie's coming out. Baz Luhrmann. I mean, I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited. And but here's the thing. Of course, Elvis was one of the most culturally significant figures of the 20th century, right? He's a best-selling musical artist of all time, or one of the best in the history. Okay, his career started in 1954. How long did it go? Well, you got looking at till 77. He really did perform to the end, but he went to the army. This is what this is about. All right. So Elvis went into the army in 1958. He served for 2 years. He ended up being a sergeant. They loved him in the army. He gave back his pay. He bought everybody television, bought the bases televisions, and he wanted to. He worked at it. He wasn't just a pretty face. But let me tell you, Elvis gets out of the army. This is early March. This is a true story. So it's like the first week in March. This story's coming from my father and my grandmother. I'm going to give a shout out to Lucy Tola. That's my grandmother. Lucy Tola, tough as nails. Sicily, never drove, was walking 5-10 miles a day, carrying bags. I mean, she was awesome. She owned a diner across the street from the Trenton train station back in 1960. This tiny little diner. Anybody, no one's going to remember that, but right across the street, this little sort of narrow, and it just had a counter with stools, a couple of little booths. And I remember we used to go to the Trenton YMCA. It was right next to it. And we would go, and then we'd go have soup, pasta fazool. My grandmother made everything. So here's the story. First week in March, my father says he gets a phone call. He's 21 years old. He just got married. My mother was 18. My father was 23. My father was 3 years younger than Elvis. Elvis would have been 91, I think, now. Anyway, he says to me, I get a phone call. It's like 7 o'clock at night. He said, your grandmother calls me. And she's like, hey, Elvis is here. And he's like, my father's like, what? What are you talking about? She goes, Elvis. He's like, you mean Elvis Presley? The singer Elvis? She goes, yeah, Elvis. He got off the train. I think he got off the wrong stop. So he comes in and he said, can I use the phone? Because I got to call this Colonel Parker to get picked up. I think I got off the wrong stop. So she's like, what do I do? She's like, he's standing there. He's like, well, give him a bowl of soup. So she gives him a bowl of soup, and he's like, talks to Elvis. And my father's like, I'll be right there. Well, he did make it, but by the time he made it, Elvis was gone. So how about that? My grandmother met Elvis, gave him a bowl of her famous pasta fazool. So I'll tell you, I wish I met Elvis, but yeah, I'm going to go see that today. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. So, hey, guys, remember, we got to close out with the 3 Tola takeaways because, again, these are the bookends of my show, the ABCs, which are crucial, and the 3 takeaways. Number 1, respect the ABCs. Of course, that's your foundation every single day. Number 2, what's number 2? Control. This is the key words: respect, connect, and embrace. Connect with someone. So that's number 2. I believe that. You got to connect with someone. Pick up the phone, go visit, share some light, shed some light, or bring some light into someone's world. And finally, embrace other perspectives because we all have different perspectives. The difference between birth rates. What do you think? Either way. All right, guys, have an awesome day. And as always, get your workout in. Peace.